There's one particular feature of this work that I think about fairly often, and it has to do with faces. The various windows around the whole chapel, they sort of tell the whole story of salvation from the beginning, but there are these two windows in the installation that show scenes of what we would call the church triumphant, the picture of the Christian church that we are shown today through the revelation to St. John in chapter 7 of Revelation, our first reading. And in one of these windows, all the saints of Christ, the redeemed believers from all times and places, are gathering around the throne of the exalted Christ. They're robed in white. They're praising Him in His new creation. In another window, the cross of Jesus is the tree of life from which the river of life eternally springs in Revelation 22. And the robes of the saints, if you look, they begin to take on these jewel-like tones. Particularly, look at the faces. Some of them have faces that have features drawn in, and even with skin tones. But for some, the faces are outlined only or merely suggestive. And this signifies, from the final number of the Christian church, some faces and names who are in the kingdom of the faithful who are not yet known to the earth. They may be believers who are yet to be born. They may be people who are born but are currently walking in unbelief, but will one day acclaim Christ as King. They may be faces that we have forgotten or faces that we never had the chance to know. Yet they are known. They are known to Jesus. And this is the proclamation of Revelation chapter 7, our text for today. The blank faces in the glass, they're not merely empty. They're full of the now and not yet. They're pregnant with the number of the church that John saw. They are in the hand of Jesus, who sees the end from before the beginning. And they are being gathered in even now. It is our privilege, with some effort and striving, to learn some of those names and to see some of those blank faces filled in on that stained glass. Some of those faces might become known to us through our own Christian life and witness. Some will remain unknown to us until the resurrection of the faithful. And yet all are precious to Jesus. And I think that means that these people who we don't yet know should be precious to us as well. The work is not burdensome in the final math. It's a privilege, and it's a joy rooted in the assurance that Jesus keeps the account, and that He knows every name, and He knows every face, and He knows them in the fullness of what and who they will be forever in Him.